feel it. Dark forces are upon us. Find these beasts, or whatever they are.
Our world is dying. There is nothing to go back to. If our people are to survive, we must make a home here. Whatever happens.
Whatever happens. If we do not unite, our world will perish.
This doesn't need to happen. There is one who may help us.
For orcs, there is no other life but war. No, but with the humans' help, there could be.
Why are you here?
To save our people.
Can we trust him?
They're beasts. They should all be destroyed.
Are you sure about that? We'll protect the kingdom. You and I.
You'd side with the humans against your own kind.
This is suicide. We have no choice. We should attack with full force.
Whatever you plan to do it now!
For years, our world has been at peace. But something is coming. I can feel it. Dark forces are upon us. Find these beasts, or whatever they are.
Our world is dying. There is nothing to go back to. If our people are to survive, we must make a home here. Whatever happens.
Whatever happens. If we do not unite, our world will perish.
This doesn't need to happen. There is one who may help us.
For orcs, there is no other life but war. No, but with the humans' help, there could be.
Why are you here?
To save our people.
Can we trust him?
They're beasts. They should all be destroyed.
Are you sure about that? We'll protect the kingdom. You and I.
You'd side with the humans against your own kind.
This is suicide. We have no choice. We should attack with full force.
Whatever you plan to do it now!
Come in closer, because the more you think you see, the easier it'll be to fool you.
You do realize this is a game played out on a global scale. Vegas was just a start. This trick was designed a long time ago.
We are dealing with something far bigger than us.
We're all here for the same reason.
We cannot quit now. Expose them now and destroy them.
Whatever is about to follow, whatever this grand trick is really going to amaze.
Look closely, because the closer you think you are, the less you'll actually see.
There's something I need to show you.
But you have to promise not to run away.
There's a new world coming,
Would you mind tying that rope around my waist?
and it's just around the bend.
Promise to hold on tight.
There's a new world coming.
Wait, what's happening?
This one's coming to an end.
I was designed to save the world. People will look to the sky and see hope. I'll take that from them first. There's only one path to peace. Their extinction.
Ages have passed since the gods walked among us. Before the fury swept over our land. Before the war that divided us for eternity.
You're not fit to be king. It's my turn now.
Set has taken over Egypt and enslaved its people. Only one God can save us, but not without his eyes.
Steal from a god.
You know you can't win this. It's suicide.
The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. Son of Krypton versus Bat of Gotham.
You're psychotic.
That is a 3-syllable word for any thought too big for little minds.
It's time you learn what it means to be a man.
Stay down! If I wanted it, you'd be dead already.
If man won't kill God, the devil will do it.
What have you done?
I saw the end of the world. I could feel all this death.
Jean, it was just a dream.
You wander through the willows in the forest you have found.
I've been called many things over many lifetimes.
Trying to hide.
Ra, Krishna, Yahweh.
Ever since the world found out about mutants, there have been secret societies who see them as some kind of second coming or sign of God. They believe that tens of thousands of years ago, an ancient being was born, the world's first.
Mutant. You are all my children. And you're lost. Because you follow blind leaders. But I am here now. I'm here for you.
Wherever this being was, he always had 4 followers he would imbue with power.
Like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. You got that one from the Bible.
Or the Bible got it from him.
What is it? Oh, God. He can control all of us.
Charles!
The world needs the X-Men.
That's why I'm here. To fight.
Not all of us can control our powers.
Then don't. This is war.
Everything they built will fall! And from the ashes of their world, we'll build a better one!
I've never felt power like this before.
It started as a legend, one of the greatest of all. 1,000 years we've kept it hidden, to protect Earth from what was destined to arrive.
Optimus Prime, you destroyed your home. Do you seek redemption?
My maker, I do.
Your daughter, what would you say to her?
Brush your teeth, work hard. Stay away from any boy in a band, especially a drummer.
These are troubled times. Without leaders, chaos reigns. Two worlds colliding. You're all that stand in its way. And now the greatest mission of them all, to turn the tide of human history.
Brian, stop! Can't do this!
The imminent destruction of everything we know and love begins.
I'm not leaving you.
When all seems lost, a few brave souls can save everything we've ever known.
The operation is over.
We're not giving up on Prime, okay?
I want to stay, and I want to fight them.
For my world to live, yours must die.
I used to want to save the world. This beautiful place. But the closer you get, the more you see the great darkness within. I learned this the hard way, a long, long time ago.
What is your mission?
To stop the war.
What war?
The war to end all wars. Weapons far deadlier than you can ever imagine.
The war can be ours.
Whoever you are in more danger than you think.
I cannot stand by while innocent lives are lost.
Be careful, Diana.
Who is this woman? She's my secretary, sir. She's a very good secretary.
It is our sacred duty to defend the world, and it's what I'm going to do.
The entire time I knew him, he only ever had one goal. To wipe out half the universe. If he gets all the Infinity Stones, he can do it with the snap of his fingers. Just like that.
Tell me his name again.
Thanos.
We got one advantage. He's coming to us. We have what Thanos wants, so that's what we use.
Let's talk about this plan of yours. I think it's good, except it sucks. So let me do the plan, and that way it might be really good.
Wow.
The end is near. When I'm done, half of humanity will still exist. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I hope they remember you.
Door. Behind you.
Lara, you have to ready the launch. I'll be with you as soon as I can.
See the codex?
It's just beneath the central hub, sir. But I'm compelled to warn you. Breaching the Genesis chamber is a Class B crime, punishable...
Nobody cares anymore, Helix. The world is about to come to an end.
Lady Laura, shouldn't you find refuge?
There is no refuge, Kiddo. Joel was right. This is the end. Make a better world than ours, girl.
Girl, listen.
You were right, Jay. That stuff at Garfield, that wasn't me. Look, if you could please just give me a chance to explain.
Boy, bye. I mean, did you tell the police that he's harassing you? No, I already have enough drama in my life with my parents. I don't need more. Yeah, I feel that. The police gonna catch his ass eventually. I just keep his messages to remind myself not to talk to him again. Well, all these green light babies walking around with powers and whatnot. I mean, it's like the end of days. All of them, they gonna end up like that boy that the police choked out. And Nima's still missing, and all those other kids from back in the day that were experimented on, they're all freaks. End of days, girl, I'm telling you. Yeah. Put your head back.
The end is coming. Hear me as I say it this time. The end is coming.
And it's coming soon.
He gave this speech 2 weeks before the bombs.
The world is dark and getting darker all the time. Everything we once trusted is turned on us. Government, religion, even technology has become a weapon in their hands, used to poison our minds. I know you're in pain. I know you're afraid. But it doesn't have to be like this. There is a way out of the darkness. I can show it to you. You can be saved. Join me. Join us. And together when the horsemen come, from the ashes we will rise.
What the hell does that mean?
It means we are living on borrowed time, all of us.
So if you know that, why are you throwing it away?
I'm not. You are. What is the point in beating yourself up over all of the crappy things you've done? You did them. And don't say you had reasons, because at the end of the day, at the end of the world, nobody gives a damn about your reasons, because they are your reasons. No matter how much you punish yourself, it's not gonna change anything. It's not gonna bring anyone back.
They wanted immortality, power, to never face death, to regenerate themselves again and again. The elders saw this as an aberration, and so, like Lucifer from heaven, the 5 were banished from Kunlun forever. They became the 5 fingers of the hand.
I came face to face with a woman at Middle Circle. She said she was the hand.
If the world came to an end tonight and everything started anew, what would you wish for?
That's easy. A world without Winden.
So, here we are. Wait. Among you teenagers, I mean, is Satanism a thing?
I don't know. I mean, no, I don't think. Not really. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive. To thrive. And to do so with some passion. Some compassion. Some humor and some style. Maya Angelou.
This is the way the world. This is the way the world. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world.
This is the way the world ends.
This is the way the world.
Not with a bang, but a whimper.
Okay. What is it?
It's happening again. it. No matter what happens, we're gonna make it, okay?
Bushmaster come back uptown, coming for what it is. I'm going to see the family that live up Sugar Hill. I'm going to take everything back that is. Every blood clot thing. It's like the Bible. Water destroyed the world last time. This time, fire.
What do you see? I'm sorry, what? You haven't trouble sleeping, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, something's coming.
What do you mean something's coming?
The lights. Yeah, up above. All the people running, dying. Do you see anyone you care about? We're not alone. But they don't want us to know what's coming. They want to control us. They don't want us asking questions. That's why they erase our thoughts. Because if we knew what was coming, chaos.
Chris, do you want to come through?
What the hell is she doing?
Yeah. We're a world with no single leader. It's impossible to deal with just one of us. And with the word weapon now, Alpern.
Yes, sir. 2 hours ago, we pulled this audio off a secure channel in Russia. Someone on the science team there was broadcasting wide.
In their final session, the aliens said, "There is no time. Many become one." I fear we have all been given weapons. If anyone is receiving this, please.
Nance? On or off? What?
Nothing. Just deja vu.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's weird
What?
that we only seem to hang out when the world's about to end?
It's not going to end.
Feels like it.
I don't know how we even begin to process what might happen to us right now. But there are a few things that I do know. I know that this city has been through tough times before, and we have pulled through. We survived the undertaking. We survived the siege. We survived the outbreak. And somehow, some way, we will survive this. We will look to each other for hope. We will cling to each other for strength. If we do that, no matter what happens, then we can all stand here united.
Before they died, my parents told me stories of how the world once was. What it was like long before I was born. Before the war with the machines. They remembered a green world, vast and beautiful, filled with laughter and hope for the future. But it's a world I never knew. By the time I was born, all this was gone. Skynet. A computer program designed to automate missile defense. It was supposed to protect us, but that's not what happened. On August 29th, 1997, Skynet woke up and decided all humanity was a threat to its existence.
Shaw was right about one thing. This country has lost its moral compass. It needs someone to guide it. Get it back to its core values. I can't be that person. Tom.
I want to tell you a story about how the world ends. And the man from the future sent back through time to stop it. Here in the present day, he uncovered a conspiracy. Men in the shadows who sought to release a plague upon the world. They call themselves the Army of the 12 Monkeys. But in the darkness, a man found hope. A woman. A partner. Together they fought to stop the plague. But fate was not on their side. For you see, the man also forged a bond with another. Someone he considered a brother. If the man were to succeed and change the future, the brother's son would never be born. So the brother turned his back on the man and joined the enemy. The woman was wounded, dying in her time. So to save her, the man sent her to his. And in the end, because the woman had taught him to love, the man could not let his brother die, even though it was written. The man broke that fate and changed time. Now the time of the plague is upon us, And the man and woman are separated by oceans of time, destined to never see one another again. I told you this is the story of how the world ends. One that begins at the end and ends at the beginning. A story that, like time itself, can be changed.
You gotta stop. I can't. I won't. I watched the world die, Ramsey. Everyone. I watched her die. It's meant to happen, brother.
What do you want from me, Aaron?
I want you to understand. It doesn't have to be that way anymore. There's only one way to undo the clock, Cass.
Witness is destroying people like me, the ones that keep time from falling in on itself. But we can't hold it up forever. Someday, Atlas is gonna shrug. And when that day comes, this whole city is gonna turn into a ghost town. I've seen it.
Seen what?
A forest of blood. It's like hell on earth.
But it was your idea. You said...
It was part of the trap, all right? I never said it was a good idea to let people know the apocalypse is coming.
Don't worry, Cole. Be happy.
What is wrong with you? All of you. What? Oh, you want to tell the world the truth? That there's no hope, that they're all gonna die? I've seen what happens when people think their days are numbered. It's ugly. We're not speeding that up.
People need to know the truth.
No, they don't. I know what happens. We turn on each other. We become animals. Real ones, not like you're pretending to be.
Okay, Cole.
I got a lead on her a couple years ago, but I lost the trail somewhere in Europe. And yeah, I took it hard. Wife left. I got a grandkid I don't see. She's probably better off. Knowing the world's gonna end makes a man gloomy.
Yeah. Well, listen, my friends.
Yeah, ran a trace on passports out of Idlewild. 2 came up phony.
Doing okay, Your Highness.
I'm feeling reflective. I suppose that is to be expected.
Hard to see life for what it is when you're living it.
My father used to say no matter how long one walks this earth, the end always comes sooner than you expected.
Sounds like a cynical guy.
Oh, he was nothing if not practical. All I wanted was to safeguard my kingdom, protect my daughter, and provide for her children's children. I had only the best of intentions.
Yeah. I think we all start out that way. Then reality kicks us in the head.
And now the end has come. And it's too late to right any wrongs.
God has helped our brother Athelstan. God has helped.
Father Cuthbert.
What is it, Brother Athelstan?
We can all see the signs.
Signs? What signs? And what do you speak?
You know as well as we that Judgment Day is at hand. Jeremiah says so, and on that day the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars of heaven shall fall.
In the name of God, that is enough.
But it's true. And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
I will hear no more.
We will return to your dormitory and pray to God for forgiveness and humility. And when this storm has passed, all shall be well. You will do as I order.
Yes, Father.
Which is why tonight I will tell you a new one. A story of our people and my days of battle.
Yes!
So you will finally understand why war is nothing to hope for. Long ago, when time was new, and all of history was still a dream, the gods ruled the earth. Zeus, king among them. Zeus created beings over which the gods would rule. Beings born in his image, fair and good, strong and passionate. He called his creation man, and mankind was good. But Zeus's son grew envious of mankind and sought to corrupt his father's creation. This was Ares, the god of war. Ares poisoned men's hearts with jealousy and suspicion. He turned them against one another, and war ravaged the earth. So, the gods created us, the Amazons, to influence men's hearts with love and restore peace to the earth.
I am not the god of war, Diana. I am the god of truth. Mankind stole this world from us. They ruined it day by day. And I, the only one wise enough to see it, was left too weak to stop them. All these years, I have struggled alone, whispering into their ears ideas, inspiration for formulas, weapons. But I don't make them use them. They start these wars on their own. All I do is orchestrate an armistice I know they cannot keep in the hope they will destroy themselves. Then you would join me, and with our powers combined, we could finally end all the pain, all the suffering, the destruction they bring. And we could return this world to the paradise it was before then. Forever.
Looks like the end of the world.
This is where Altman grew up. The whole town's dead, no power for miles. Why is there smoke coming out of that chimney?
Mind if I steal the sparrows for a moment?
Of course. It was nice seeing you.
Ironic, don't you think? People drinking, celebrating, dancing. No idea that the world is coming to an end.
You heard what Hera said. They have a plan.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you believed all that crap in there. But I don't want to cause waves between you and your boyfriend.
Can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
If you were writing a story about a guy who knew the world was coming to an end, and he could either save a couple thousand people or live the rest of his days with a beautiful woman, what would you have him do?
One grand romantic gesture before the end of the world. It's saying that we don't believe in the future, and I'm not ready to say that.
No problem, because we are. Ride out the apocalypse in style in one of our luxury survival condos, nestled safely underground, This 22-story, family-friendly complex has all the conveniences of a 5-star resort. And at a bargain of only $5 million per family of 4. What are you waiting for? The end of the world? By then, it'll be too late.
The stock market is in free fall. Many people have stopped showing up for work.
Police report a spike in looting, believing Judgment Day to be on the horizon. Many seeking solace where they can find it.
What's happening out there?
Everything.
So once we're done with everything on the list, we could go get manicures. Or we could go to that Swiss place for fondue for dinner. Or we could stuff our purses full of Sour Patch Kids and Milk Duds and go see the Stars Hollow Elementary School production of Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf.
It's 6 o'clock.
I know.
On Saturday morning.
That's right.
It's 6 o'clock on Saturday morning.
Do you want to wear Docs or sneakers?
I want to wear slippers.
Up, please.
Rory, my heart. It is Saturday, the day of rest.
Sunday's the day of rest.
No, Saturday's the day of pre-rest.
Pre-rest?
Yeah, so that way when you actually get to Sunday, you're rested enough to enjoy your rest.
That makes absolutely no sense.
That's because it's 6 o'clock on Saturday morning.
Watch what?
Watch you.
Watch me do what?
Rehearse.
Oh. Dean, I think you'd be really bored watching rehearsal.
Oh, yeah. I've dozed off twice just listening to her talk about rehearsal.
Well, I won't be bored.
We don't even know our lines yet. You should just come on Sunday.
That's a good idea. After all, Sunday is the day of rest, and that's what you'll be doing, resting, because it's boring.
Mom.
Well, honey, it's not your fault. You didn't write the damn thing.
Well, I'll come on Sunday, too.
Okay, but if you're gonna go on Sunday, you don't want to spoil it for yourself.
What? It's not like I don't know how it ends.
Okay, Dean, look.
Rory, come on. I'll sit in the back, you'll die, and I'll walk you home. It's no big deal, right?
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
I work here.
But it's our day off.
Well, shouldn't you be enjoying your leisure time then?
I got a little behind on my research this week. Just wanted to drop off some results for the next Earth transmission.
Great. Good.
Look, you know him better than I do.
I would hope so.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he was oblivious to the whole situation.
It bears no further discussion.
All right. I'm just saying, if you want me to have somebody drop some
Remember
hints,
the
I
last time so many people had the day off?
Yeah, it's all Heitmeyer's doing. And she insisted that the brass order some sort of mandatory rest day. I guess downtime here doesn't really happen organically. Hey, and don't think I haven't realized you've changed the subject.
My people have a day of rest every 4 nights.
Ooh, now that is civilized.
Yes.
Hey, want to grab a late lunch?
I would like that.
Rodney, be nice. So, are they going to live? More importantly, can I go back to bed?
Well, according to the body scan and blood test, they'd be all right, yes. Although you should check back in the next 24 hours. We'll run some more tests just to be certain.
Well, you are lucky. Because we are in a place where something as simple as flipping a switch can domino out into thousands of people dying. You need to be more careful. Okay, just take tomorrow off, all right?
We already have tomorrow off. It's the mandatory rest day.
It is? Already? Oh, great.